Something you need to know is how to convert between revs and radians and revs. So, degrees, radians, and revs are all different units for the same thing. It's all for angles. So, you have to understand where each of these equations come from. So, one revolution is equal to, a rev is just one full term. One revolution is equal to 360 degrees, and one rev is equal to 360 degrees, and that's also equal to 2 pi radians. So, why is 2 pi radians equal to 1 rev? Well, this is because a radian is defined using arc length. So theta is equal to the sector over r. So for a full circle, you have that the arc length S is equal to the circumference, and that's equal to 2 pi r. And then the radius r, again, is just equal to r. So then you have theta is equal to 2 pi r divided by r. That's just equal to 2 pi. And then that's where radians come from. So also, why is 1 radian equal to approximately 57.3 degrees? Well, this comes from full circle equivalencies, or an equivalence. So 2 pi rad, we know, is equal to 360 degrees, right? So then if we divide both sides by 2, then we have that, and 2 pi actually, then we have that 1 radian is equal to 360 over 2 pi, and that's just equal to 57.3 degrees. So again, you're just isolating. So also, why is 1 rad approximately 0.16 rev? Well, this is because 2 pi rad is equal to 1 rev. So therefore, 1 rev is 1 rad is equal to 1 rev over 2 pi, dividing both sides by 2 pi. And numerically, 1 over 2 pi is approximately 0.16. So now converting revolutions to, let's do an example of converting revolutions to radians. So we have up here, when you convert revolutions to radians, you multiply by 2 pi. So an example of this, let's do rev to radians. If you have 4 rev and you want to convert this into radians, you multiply this by 2 pi over 1 rev. 1 rev is equal to 2 pi. You want revs to cancel out. It does. Now is this equal to 8 rad? And numerically, is equal to 8 pi rad. So numerically, this is approximately 25.1 rad. And also, if we want to do, let's see, we want to do, this is rev to rad. Let's do degree to rev. So let's say we have 270 degrees. 1 rev is equal to 360 degrees. So that's just going to be 0.75 rev. Because, yeah, that makes sense, because 270 degrees is 3/4 of a circle, right? Now let's do radians to degrees. Well, if you have 8 pi rad, you know 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi rad. And then this will make rad cancel out. So then 8 pi times 360 degrees divided by 2 pi. This is going to be equal to 360 divided by 2 is just 180. So that's 8 times 180 degrees. So that's just equal to 1,440 degrees. Now, RPM to rads per second. This is really important for physics. So let's say you have 90 RPM And this 90 RPM, that's the same thing as 90 revs per minute. So then now you have to go from rev to radians in this mini step. So in this mini step, you're gonna have 90 rev times 2 pi times rad over 1 rev right here. And then if you want to go from, this is the conversion factor for this. And then let's say we want to go from minutes to seconds. Then you have to multiply 1 minute times 60 seconds to get rid of, you're just like matching up to each of the things you want to cancel out. So then by doing that, you have rev cancels there and minute cancels here, 60 seconds, and then you just simplify this. So then this is just going to be, what do we have left? So we have 90 times 2 pi. So that's going to leave us in the numerator, we're going to have 180 pi. And then in the denominator, we are going to have 60 seconds times just 1. So then that's just going to be 180 over 60. 180 over 60. And then your units are going to be rads per seconds up here. And then simplifying this again, that's going to be 3 pi rad per second. And that's equal to 9.4 rads per second. All right, that's it.